Hi. Have you ever said something like, I am so boring today, when you actually meant you felt bored? Or maybe you've heard someone say, this movie is so excited. If so, you're not alone. This is one of the most common mix ups in English. But guess what? There's a super simple way to get it right every single time. Give me 5 minutes and I'll show you how to master ed and ing adjectives so you sound clearer and more confident. We have a short test for you towards the end to make sure you got the concept and are ready to take on the world. All right, let's break it down. We're talking about adjectives. These are words that describe nouns, like blue sky. Now, sky is the noun, but blue is adjective because it is describing the sky. Right now, it is dark. It's not blue. It's totally black. But when they end in ing or ed, they have two very different jobs. So there could be some adjectives that end in ing, and there could be some that end in ed. Think of ing adjectives like the cause or the characteristic of something. They describe what makes someone or something feel a certain way. What is producing the feeling? Those are your ing adjectives. A boring movie. The movie is causing boredom. The movie caused boredom, so it is a boring movie. Cause, characteristic, that is your ing adjectives, okay? Don't worry, I'll give you good examples and you will get the concepts. It's actually easy. There's nothing to bother about, okay? Leave it to me. Now we come to ed adjectives. Ed adjectives describe the feeling or the emotion itself. They tell us how someone feels as a result. An ed adjective describes the emotion experienced by someone. Okay, by you, by me, by anybody else. For example, I am bored by the movie. I feel boredom. So I am bored by the movie. I'm not talking about movie causing boredom here. I'm talking about myself. Okay, I'm talking about my feeling. So ed adjective. The long hike was tiring. The hike caused tiredness, and that is why tiring. I feel tired after the hike. Now, this is where I am describing my emotion. I feel tiredness. Okay. Hike caused tiredness. So that is why the hike was tiring. But now I feel tired. I'm talking about myself and not the hike. The roller coaster was exciting. The roller coaster causes excitement. The kids were so excited to go. The kids felt excitement. So if you're talking about the person and what they are feeling, ed adjective will be used. But if you're talking about the thing, okay, the thing that is causing that emotion, then you will use the ing adjective. Now, let us use our classic example of boring versus bored. Okay, if you say, I am boring, that means you're saying that you are the kind of person who makes other people feel bored. You are the cause of the boredom. Okay, you are boring. Probably not what you mean. But if you say, I am bored, that means you're describing your feeling. Something else is making you feel bored. You are experiencing the emotion of boredom. So if you say, Alina is boring, that means Alina is causing boredom to other people. But when you say Alina is bored, that means Alina is herself experiencing boredom and not causing to others. Okay? Whole world of difference. Big difference. See the difference? One describes the source, boring. The other describes the feeling, bored. Here's a little trick to help you remember. ing is for the thing, okay, for person, situation, causing the feeling. Ed is for your head, how you are affected. The ing adjective makes you feel ed. Okay, a boring movie makes you feel bored. Let's take up a few example sentences and find out why they are wrong or they are right. Okay, the instructions were so confused, I couldn't understand them. It is wrong. The instructions themselves aren't feeling confused. They are the source of confusion. So, the instructions were confusing. I couldn't understand them. You get it? That was a surprising decision by the committee. It is correct here. People were surprised by the decision. It was a surprising decision. Okay, so decision was causing surprise, but people were surprised. Got it? Okay. He was very interesting in the history lecture. He learned a lot. Mm-mm. Might be an interesting person otherwise. The context implies he was experiencing interest, not causing it in others at the moment because of the lecture. He was very interested in the class. Okay, now let's see where interesting could have been right. The most interesting part of the book was the ending. It is correct here. The ending had the quality that provoked interest. Okay, so we're talking about cause, we're talking about characteristic of the book. You might jump to the feeling of being interested. The ending caused the interest, so it's interesting. You, the reader, would then be interested by it. Okay, wow, what an exhausted journey that was. I need to rest. The journey itself doesn't feel exhausted. It was the characteristic of the journey that makes others feel exhausted. What an exhausting journey. I need to rest. Okay, next. She gets very annoying when her train is late. She gets very annoying means she becomes the source of annoyance for others when her train is late, which might also be true, but here you know the intent is something else of the sentence. If the speaker just wants to describe her feeling, then annoyed is correct. Okay, she gets very annoying when the train is late. That means she's causing annoyance in others. But when her train is late, ideally the sentence should be that she is herself annoyed, right? So she is annoyed when her train is late. Here, the two sentences, annoying, she is annoying when the train is late, or she is annoyed when the train is late. The intent and the meaning is entirely different, so you need to be cautious. In this reference, it feels annoyed is the correct word. Okay, she feels annoyed when the train is late. She is herself feeling annoyed. On the other hand, had the sentence been, he's such an annoying person when he's in a bad mood, this sentence is correct, because this means he causes others to feel annoyed. If he felt annoyed, we'd say he gets very annoyed when he is in a bad mood. All right, now here's your quick quiz. Are you ready? Okay, first one. The news was dash, shocking or shocked? Shocking. The news caused the shock. Second, I was dash by the loud noise. Annoying or annoyed? I was annoyed by the loud noise. Third, this is very dash book. Interesting or interested? Come on, you can get this one easily. Interesting. This is a very interesting book. The book has the quality of being interesting, causing interest, characteristic. Remember? Did this help you? If so, give this video a thumbs up, please. And what other common English mistakes do you want me to cover? Let me know in the comments below, okay? I'd be interested to hear your ideas. Not interesting. I'd be interested to hear your ideas. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.